Hi, this is Bryan.
And this is Scott.
We're with Colemere Realty. Today we wanted to discuss a topic that we talk about daily, and that's how to win in the competitive market that we're in as a buyer.
Yes, this is a topic that is of great concern to many buyers in this highly competitive market that we're in right now. We want to just give this caveat that each individual buyer and their financial circumstance is going to be different, as well as each seller's circumstance and the property. And so these are suggestions. Please reach out to your Colemere Realty specialist for your individual circumstance. So first of all, in this current market, the most obvious way to win as a buyer is to present the strongest offer to the seller. There are a few key elements of what makes an offer the strongest offer in today's market. Number one is non-refundable earnest money, or money that the buyer is willing to give up to the seller for any reason if the buyer were to back out. If the buyer to back out for inspection or appraisal or any other reason. So be sure that you're ready to go all in with non-refundable earnest money.
Yeah, and typically when you do that, this is a property that is newer or very well taken care of, and you can tell that from the get-go. Like Scott said, you're making that bet based on seeing it, one, maybe two times.
Right. The second would be to have appraisal guarantees. Appraisal guarantee is a concept that's new in our current market, and what that basically means is if you're offering on a property that is $100,000 and you decide to offer above that $100,000, say $110,000, and you guarantee to the seller that if the property only appraises for a price less than your offer, say $100,000, that you will bring in the remainder of your contract price, in this case $10,000, in cash above appraisal. That's the appraisal guarantee. Appraisal guarantees are another solid way to ensure that you have the strongest offer.
Yeah, keep in mind that the lender will only lend up to the appraised amount. And so what we've seen in this market is as there's been a lot of demand, we're seeing that demand push the prices up to the point that it makes it hard for an appraisal to come in at a price that's 5-10% over list price because the market's moving so fast.
This all assumes that this offer doesn't have any other strange contingencies, like subject to the sale of a home or subject to fill in the blank, something that may be less important to the seller.
The next point we want to make in winning in today's market as a buyer is having a strong buyer's agent on your side. Your Colemere Realty associate is trained to ask the right questions to you, to understand your scenario and what your levels of comfort are, and then to use that to your advantage in negotiating for you and asking the seller or the seller's agent what's most important to them and how you can get this offer accepted.
I think this is one of the most underestimated aspects of a strong offer. An agent that does their job as your advocate and really goes to bat to pull out all the stops to make your offer the strongest presentation to the seller and the seller's agent.
Yeah, and there's an art to it, because you don't want to come across as being overbearing or annoying to the other agent, because they're going to feel like you're being annoying and don't want to work with you. And so there's an art to presenting the offer. There's an art to being a bug in the ear of the listing agent and saying, hey, we're really interested, we really want this. Here's all the things that we're doing to make your seller happy and you happy.
The last key point to remember is an offer that has the right flexibility for the seller. So flexible deadlines, rent backs, or extended possessions, all these things come into play in making it easy for that seller to say yes to your offer. So that's all for our topic today. Hopefully these points are helpful in helping you to get your offer accepted and winning in this very competitive market. If you have questions about this or anything else, please reach out to your Colemere Realty specialist. Thanks for watching.